Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to every single one of you out there watching this video. Welcome to recent gaming news. We have plenty to talk about, so let's start with Day of the Devs happened earlier today, hosted by Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit. The show is designed to promote upcoming indie games. So the showcase had a total of 20 variety video games. I can't talk about all of them, there are too many. However, I will be mentioning a few highlights that I consider that should be pointed out a little bit more because they're interesting. But you should check every single one of them because you never know. I mean, I have a different taste, you have a different taste, so go check them out. They are created with a lot of passion, vision, and creativity. They are indie games. Wonderful, beautiful indie games. First game I want to talk about, it's about Militioner. I could be butchering the name, by the way. Now, this game it's a very strange one. Essentially, you are a nobody that is arrested by a giant policeman. You arrive into the city and you're just arrested. However, you haven't broken any laws. Your mission is to clear your name, or escape, even though everybody thinks you are guilty. You need to escape the provincial town, but be careful to not anger the giant policeman that is just looking at you perpetually. He follows your every move, judges every interaction you do, and will tell you and will let you know if he's angry at you or not. Now, to escape the town, you must find a way to interact with your surroundings without making the officer suspicious or breaking any laws, because he's gonna detain you again and take away everything you have. You can accomplish that by messing around with things during nighttime, but be careful, you can wake him up. Though, if the officer can't sleep properly, his sleep can get messed up and end up falling asleep during the day. Now, according to the developers, there will be plenty of options for us to do depending on how we want to approach any situation. This is a very, very out of concept video game that I've ever seen, which is why I just want to highlight it. It's like so interesting the way this whole thing works, like a big, huge guy just looking at you and you're just trying to find a way to escape. I've never seen anything like this, to be honest. Now, the second game, a closer look into Thank Goodness You're Here, from the creators of Untitled Goose Game. You arrive at a bizarre little town filled with intriguing and strange personalities. Your character is a salesman, and his visit is to pitch new ideas to the mayor. Though, because you arrived early, you have a lot of time to kill. So you explore the town to do hilarious, weird, and uncharacteristic jobs. I expect a lot of great humor considering what Untitled Goose Game had to offer. And I just want to highlight it because the developers of the Untitled Goose Game did an awesome job with that game, right? You really enjoy being an asshole to people on that one. But with this game, they are trying to bring in a different type of idea. Though the humor and the essence from the previous game is still in there. You can feel it. Now, for a final mention, we have Holston. I love gripping detective stories, searching for clues, deciphering codes, interviewing witnesses. This game has all of that and creates it in the atmosphere of a dark Twin Peak. The game takes place in an isolated 90s Polish lakeside town, and you go there to find a close friend that has gone missing. Now, what I love about it is the art style, the interactive camera angles that allow you to scope out details from different perspectives and experiences. And of course, there is always a twist with thrillers like this. So this is like I hope it goes well, because this is just the type of game I always get, drawn into. And I've played several detective video games, but not all of them learn how to land the final part of the story. And I hope this one does. Now, there are many more quirky and beautiful games, but there are too many. So if you want me to cover all of them, let me know in the comment section and I will do it in a different video. Now, it has been a little over a year since Sony acquired Bungie. So far, it's been a disaster, though to be fair to Sony, all the problems are Bungie's poor management. When the acquisition was announced, originally Sony had spoken about leaving the studio for its own independence. Fans were happy about that news, right? However, that's gonna change. In news flourishing this week, Sony wants to backtrack on leaving Bungie as an independent subsidiary. According to a recent IGN report, Sony's board might be split to restructure and remove Bungie co-founder and CTO to dissolve it from the existing structure and assume full control of the studio. Of course, the CEO of Bungie and the CTO are gonna still be on Bungie, but they're not gonna be on the board with Sony, like at the same level. So the reason behind this decision is because of financial problems. Sony wants Bungie to hit specific financial milestones, which haven't been the best in recent months. From previous news, we've already heard about a dip in revenue around 45% from what Bungie calls normal revenue for them. Unfortunately for Bungie, if the financial goals aren't met, Sony steps in to command the studio. Once and BioWare hid away after the catastrophic release of Anthem. I know they released Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but that's a remake. I'm talking about new games. They haven't released any since 2019. 4 years ago. Yes, it has been that long since Anthem, and I still feel like I'm in 2020. But either way, the studio is back. This week, BioWare showed a new trailer for Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Since last year, most news had been about teasers, artwork, and little details about the game, but nothing substantial. With this new trailer, we get at least a new look into different locations and maybe characters. Essentially, it's a vibe check of what the game is gonna look like. It looks impressive. Monumental cities with gorgeous locations are creepy and threatening. It looks incredible. But this is still nothing. An RPG isn't just looks. We need story as well. So, thankfully, a full reveal is planned to come out on summer 2024. Hopefully around the time, when E3 used to exist. By this point, you already know GTA 6 trailer came out. If you don't, why haven't you seen it? Or at least heard about it? This trailer is humongous. There isn't something as big as this revealed in gaming. It's already broken several milestones, and it will continue to do so. The only sad part about this story is Rockstar wasn't able to enjoy the reveal as they planned it. In a common GTA event, someone leaked the trailer a whole day before the original release date. Developers expressed their disappointment through social media as their plans to watch the world's reactions were robbed from them. Well, it is unfortunate. Now, a couple of milestones broken by the trailer is hitting 112 million views in less than 3 days. Another one, it left behind GTA 5, surprising its 102 million views. And it did it in less than a couple of days. And slowly, GTA 6 trailer is gaining view count to become the most viewed trailer on YouTube. With the momentum it has right now, it might as well accomplish it. There will never be as much hype for a game as GTA 6 is having right now. Well, at least until GTA 7 releases, at least. 3 weeks in 2024 salutes us with a new beginning. Many things are winding down, game releases are fewer, and most people are going back to play a new game from 2023 that they've never got the chance to try it out before, or are getting excited for what's to come next year. But for Xbox players, they got something to do for this month. Xbox Winterfest brings in 33 demos of new and upcoming indie games. 33 games! That's a lot of games. I can't go through all of them. I'll put the whole list in the video right here in front. But there are a couple of them that should definitely be checked out. So those games are Deceive Inc. In this game, you party up with friends to become spies and stop one another from completing their missions and avoiding detections from the others. The other one is Split Up, another great co-op game about restaurant management. Imagine Overcooked, but you get to decide the recipes of your restaurant, the design, decoration, and the way to serve your customers. But be warned, it gets chaotic. You can enjoy any of the 33 games right now, until the end of December. But that's all for this episode. What are your thoughts on this gaming news? Let me know in the comment sections. I'm the Honey Badger, and I'd love to talk everything about gaming from news to games. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like and share. It really helps. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Keep on gaming.